Okay, that should fix me. Cool. Okay, that fixes me. It seems like the motion capture is or face tracking is tracking microphone correctly though. I'm gonna mute the microphone. Hello. Welcome back to Minecraft. I wasn't gonna stream Minecraft today. I was gonna stream I wanted to stream Castlevania off of the mini Nintendo, but I couldn't get the capture card working on the new computer. I'm not sure why, if it's something with the cables or something, but it became a lot of plugging different cables, seeing if something works, and it didn't, so might have to give that another whirl some other time. But for now, play some more Minecraft on this good old world. If you remember this one from the Minecraft RPG playthrough, I've changed the mod pack a little bit around, so now we're on the RPG mod pack version 3.0. We kind of skipped through 2.0. 2.0 was the same when I played the hardcore world on, so you should be familiar with the things in that one. The only differences between this one and 2.0, which I played hardcore on, is that I've added a parkour mod, which is kind of fun. And I've also added world edit, which isn't going to be relevant because we're not going to be using that, I don't think, even though it will make one change that I want to make very easy. And I think there's one more. Yeah, there's chipped. We have chipped. That gives us a lot of block variety. Ooh, game loading in. So I've been working on this world a little bit off stream. So the lab is looking a little bit more interesting now. I need to like mine this out because I've been creating this with the schematic cannon. Because there's several floors and doing each and every floor individually is a bit of a hassle. So what it's going to look like eventually is more like this floor, which isn't that different from what we have. I want to have like color indicators of which floor I'm on. So this is going to be the yellow floor most likely. Up there is going to be the red floor, and then the floor below is going to be green. The only problem with that is right now this floor is marked as agriculture. I want agriculture to be the green floor, and either I would have to swap the agriculture floor to be below, or I would have to ignore it and let agriculture be yellow, or I just move the colors so the yellow color is one floor below and the green floor is here. Now, I would prefer to move agriculture one floor down and the one floor down, one up. That is going to be the most work because that's going to mean I have to move all of the things I've built down here one floor up, which isn't that much, but it's enough to be tedious. It's essentially my little power plant over here, and then it's the Tinker's Construct Forge over here. And like the builds themselves, like the contraptions, pretty easy to put together. It's mining out the rooms and then filling in these rooms. That's going to be the big hassle, I think. Now, I'm going to crank down the game volume a little bit more. It feels a little loud, but that might just be me. Let me know if I should turn the game up or down on your end. I'm going to go to the agriculture floor. So what's kind of fun with this, you can kind of see between the floors. And I made a little short because we have the parkour mod now. And you can kind of like climb up there. And it's probably going to be very messy because when I stream, I tend to have my keyboard further away from me to fit the microphone in front of me. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to do this properly. But I should be able to like do like a sliding jump. Yeah, sliding jump. And you can jump up here. And you can jump over here. And then you do wall run. And grab this ledge, pull yourself up. And then you need to do a wall jump there to grab the lamp to get up. Or you could just take the elevator. Let's see if we can do a parkour run. Getting on this fence is a little tricky because it automatically jumps onto the fence when you're doing parkour sprinting. But in the motion that I'm getting on the fence, I can't do the sliding jumps. I have to time it right. If I time it too slow, I'm going to run off the fence before I do any jump. I hit the lamp instead of grabbing the ledge. I wasn't even aiming at the lamp this time, so I'm surprised I just hit the lamp instead. Come on, we can do this. No! It's a good thing I have feather falling, so I don't break my kneecaps. Another thing is, last since we played this world used to have the skill tree. We don't have the skill tree anymore, so we don't have the luxury of having a bunch of health regen or extra damage and armor. But I've also removed the mod that makes mobs level up over time. So basically I'm weaker and mobs are weaker. And the main reason I did that is simply because the Tinker's Construct mod didn't really benefit from the passive tree properly, so I figured I could just take it out and then have Tinker's Construct not be as overshadowed by just using default weapons. I still think using default weapons feels more comfortable than using Tinker's Construct, simply because Tinker's Construct weapons can also not be enchanted, which is a bit annoying. Let's see, I would like to make a schematic if possible. Let's have a look here. Schematic. That's not a schematic, that's a schematic. And I would like to print a Shrine of the Fox version 1.0. That's probably going to take a little while. I'm just curious how many blocks we're going to need to make this. Probably a ton. So I'd kind of like to know how much we need for that. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should be able to recognize, or not recognize, but you should be able to see the thumbnail that is the temple that this is the schematic for, because we don't have that temple on this world, but I did say a long time ago I want to build a temple on this world, at the top of this lab, at the very top here. The problem is we're also going to have to do a lot of terraforming to fix the land, because I don't want the temple here, I want it up there. So I might need to grab a couple of blocks to just show me roughly where the foundation of that is going to be. Let's go back to admin, grab some blocks real quick. Any kind of blocks will do. Also, something I've come to realize is I'm really, really bad at taking time to build things on stream, because I feel like when I build things, it's like a lot of thinking, planning, standing still. It's hard to vocalize everything I'm doing. It's hard to like plan properly because I feel like I constantly have to be making progress and move the stream along, and as a result, I'm not in a good headspace to actually get buildings done. Alright, let us just make a little shape here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think it would be. No, it's one more. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And today's stream is probably going to be kind of short. I spent way too much trying to set up the capture card to play on the Nintendo on stream, and now it's like kind of late. And I've not been like super healthy recently. And I feel like I'm probably not super healthy yet either, but I also feel like I'm struggling with getting healthy again because I keep guilt tripping myself over not streaming, and it's kind of hard to like find the right balance to solve the things that I'm dealing with, as well as not guilt tripping myself because I'm not streaming. Did you guys have to knock me down? Still have magic though. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to think too much about that on stream, because if I think too much about that on stream, I'm definitely gonna like just get in my own head and not get anywhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why am I counting for 2? Is that correct to do? Nope. Should be counting from 1. That seems right. And also in updating this world's mod pack to be the 3.0 version instead of the 1.0 version, I've also taken a lot of chunks outside the immediate surroundings of this base and regenerated them. Of course you managed to knock me down. Because not only does Tinker's Construct require us to have some fresh chunks generated, because there's going to be like slime and sky slime islands, We also need chests to be regenerated, like loot chests, because they can contain relics from the relic mod. Is this correct? I think this is correct, right? Oh. Seems like it. Okay, let's see if I can somehow put this where I want it to be. Should in theory be on that block. Okay, I'll probably have to adjust it down so I can see what the hell is going on. Yeah, I can still get pinata loot apparently while using magic. Is this the correct, yeah, it seems to be the correct width or length of the house. It still has some grass blocks underneath it too. So yeah, getting all the blocks I need for this is probably going to be a, an endeavor, so to speak. Okay, so if I look at this here, this does not go all the way. Oh, I think I have made this one short. There we go, that looks more correct. Now I want to make sure that this tower faces direction I want it, because the top has like a directional facing side. Okay, so right now it's facing this way, which is still technically correct. I don't know which side I want the stairs on. I can always change that later. Let me just go ahead and rotate this once and twice. So the stairs are going to pop up on this side now. But where the stairs are isn't what matters. Oh, it's not centered. Oh my god, you guys are so annoying. I don't have a bed in my base right now, so I haven't slept in forever. This is also one short. Does that mean this one is one too far, or? Doesn't look like it. Wait, I am on the bottom floor. Let's see. So judging by the shape of the tatami mats. Ah, dang it. That was bound to happen sooner or later. At least it's daytime soon-ish. Really? I'm constantly hitting cobblestone. Watch another wave of phantom spawn and attack me. Yes, of course they would. Yep, here they come. Whoop. Go away. Okay, I see where the pattern is supposed to be now. Yeah, it needs to be one further in this direction. Oh, there we go. That should be correct. That means this should hit this wall. This should hit this wall. Oh, it goes one too far now. And this should hit this wall, question mark? Yep, seems about right. Now we just gotta get a schematic cannon up here to find out how much resources this is gonna cost. We're probably gonna have to start a big rice farm somewhere. Okay, I do not take much fall damage at all, that's good to know. I want to find out how much fall damage I take. I don't have like any like death tracker anymore, do I? Nope. That's reasonable. I want to know, I can always check here, but it's 13 now. Whee! Doesn't seem that dangerous. Oh, I can teleport through this elevator. I think I have a spare schematic cannon somewhere. That's a mechanical arm, not a schematic cannon. There it is. I have to build myself like an actual bedroom somewhere. Can the schematic cannon replace the block it's standing on itself without messing things up? So if I give you the schematic, there, and I give you this checklist. All right, get ready for a large number. 1 bell, that's not too bad. 2 black concretes. Am I using 2 black? Is this after I've added the eye? I guess it is. I thought I didn't have the version with the eye on it. That's interesting. 6,302 copycat slope layers. That's like 50 stacks of andesite. No, not andesite. Zinc. I think. Because each zinc gives you 2 of these. Luckily, not too many of these slopes. Not too many slabs, not too many fence gates, but a bunch of fences. 500 fences. 200 grass blocks. That's not necessarily that important, but... Pointless mangrove trapdoor, polished blackstone bricks. 1,633 of these. 156 dark oak sliding doors. 226 dark oak logs and wood. 2,388 stripped mangrove logs and stripped mangrove wood. I thought we was going to need more logs. It's not that bad, actually. The only thing that's excessive is the number of copycat slope layers. Actually, no, you don't. You make more than 2 of these per, because they're slope layers. Unless you need multiple ones to make them stack up more. Maybe that's why you need so many. Because I've used this in a lot of the rooftops to make like an interesting kind of shape of the roof. I can probably have a look at it if I just grab the schematic. Let's see if I grab the schematic real quick. You can kind of like preview this from the outside. So the roof kind of like goes a little bit up and down to make it look more shingly. Which I kind of like. Now this building is mostly going to be decorative. Like, the purpose of this building isn't to fill it up with the usable things. I could do that, but it's mostly supposed to be there as kind of like a landmark looks upon the village. And since I have the preview, I can actually see how it will look down from the village here. I want to expand this village to like reach more surrounding areas, so... Like, since I can preview it, maybe I can see if I think it's actually too high up now. Because I felt like it wasn't high enough up initially. I think that's fine, actually. Kind of see it looking down on you. Because initially I was thinking I'm having it like there, and I felt like that's not high enough up. I want to make like a very like curved path going down the mountain. I'm not very good with building mountain slopes. So if I can't figure out a good way to do that, I might have to ask a friend of mine who's much better with building mountain paths, especially since they've done it before. Because I kind of wanted to like maybe go out on the side of the... Like on this side of the temple, and then curve around like here, and then come back down around here, and then end down on the side of this entrance. So you have the choice of going up the mountain path to get to the temple, or going through this tunnel to just get to the elevator room. So I should keep in mind the things I need to get that thing going, but I also want to learn about some of the dimensions that we can visit, because we have the option of visiting other dimensions in this mod pack, which was supposed to be one of the main things to do in this mod pack, and I never got around to doing it. We have Twilight Forest, Bumble Zone, Blue Skies, and the Aether. I'm not sure which one I should visit first. There's a lot of apotheosis related things in the Twilight Forest, so maybe that's the one to visit. We can get the gem that allows us to spawn loot goblins, or treasure goblins, which will help us collect all the different gems, I think, which I would like to do because my gem collection is a little bit lacking at the moment, in my opinion. We have some good ones here and there, but I think I've like got most of the gems I want to have on my gear, but at the same time, I also have a mod that makes it so you have to eat more different foods. Is that configured properly in this one? I'm guessing no, because let's see, what is it called? Spice of Life Character Edition config. Server milestones. Yeah, this one currently gives 2 per milestone. Can I grab the one I use on my hardcore world that gives you 1 per milestone but makes the milestones every 2 foods instead of every 5 foods? Should be relatively easy to do because that's one I have on the hardcore world. So if I just open a folder, hop on over to my, let's see, saves, hardcore number 2, we go server config. Sol Carrot server, I think, is what has the configuration for it. Yep. All right, so let me just copy that over to this world. So open folder, saves, Akinel, server config, and then we're going to paste that in there and replace the file in the destination, and then we're going to edit it with a notepad, and I kind of want to like add a few more milestones just so the health bar can go a little further. I think that would be fun. Let's add one for we could make it a little if only I could have it give half a food, like half a heart instead of 1 full heart. I don't think you can. Let's see, Spice of Life, Carrot Edition, half a heart. Because it doesn't buy, it counts hearts. It doesn't count health, because normally you get, like normally 1 health is half a heart, but this one counts hearts specifically. Let's see, so I took a look at the implementing this, and the actual implementation would be pretty trivial. Results are not ideal. Unfortunately, Minecraft displays max health rounded to the next full heart, so 10.5 max health will look like this, making it look like you're not actually at max. That I'm familiar with. Okay, maybe I'd keep it at 1 and I just make it harder then. We'll do it every 3 foods instead of, so it's going to be a little bit harder than the default, because right now it's a little bit easier. So we'll do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Edit these one. Well, hold on, let me just edit them like this. 24, 27, 30, 33, 30, friggin' 6, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60. Now we have 20 milestones. Let's go up to 30 milestones. 63, 66, 69, 72, 75, 78, 81, 84, 87, 90. Okay, there we go. So now we can get a total of 30 hearts by eating 90 different foods. So if I go back in, I'm not sure if I've shown this, by the way. I have created the kitchen and cantina for the world as well. The cantina is a bit plain right now. It needs a bit of decorating to be a bit more interesting. But the kitchen is kind of nice. I'm gonna have to adjust it a little bit to be, let's see, so what is it called? Food list. Food list size. You've eaten one unique food. You need to eat 2 more to increase your max health. Is the one unique food I've eaten a golden carrot? It seems like it. I think maybe the pizzas I make don't count. Which is a bit unfortunate, but if it counted one pizza as all pizzas, that'd be fine, because the pizzas have basically infinite multiple combinations because it's modular, in a sense. And these pizzas I put here, they were bugged, as I just put them as decorations for now. Because for some reason it thinks it's been made with 18 tomato sauces, 19 tomato sauces, 24, etc. They were not actually made with that many. That's just how many I had in the oven while I was making the pizza, but it only consumed 1 each time. And that's why the number goes down a little bit per pizza, because they were made as the consumption went down. So yeah, I have the cafeteria over here if I want to start cooking some foods. And if I want to store foods, we have some fridges back here. Right now I stored a bunch of raw pasta and doughs over here. We got barrels and pizza bases if I want to make more pizza. We got buckets and milk and cheese over here. Now it's making me hungry. I didn't have a big meal today because I didn't have an appetite. I guess that's about to change. Got tomatoes and tomato sauce over here. I don't think we have anything specific here. I want to kind of like organize these as I go eventually to be different like food categories. Maybe I'll have one for like vegetables and such. This is where I'm making the cheese. This is the cheese larder. Making a bunch of cheese in here. It's kind of nice. I can go ahead and see if we can make the pizza, if it counts. So I want my pizza to have... Let's see, raw pizza. Does it need to have tomato sauce and then cheese? Oh, I can eat cheese as is as well. That seems like something I would do, actually. Actually, I did eat some cheese as is because there was a tiny bit of cheese left in the fridge. And it was impossible to... or it wasn't impossible. It was a hassle to cut it into slices. So I just grabbed the little chunk of cheese, made myself 2 slices of bread, put some butter on, put some spice on, and I just ate the bread with butter and spice, and then I ate the cheese on the side. As like a snack. Hey, welcome Marcus, it's good to see ya. What's up? How you been? Let's see, so I would like to have some like meats on the pizza. I tend to use like... Okay, can we do I have pork? I have a ton of pork, damn. Pork, beef. Personally, I just prefer pork. Can you still not make pepperoni? Still can't make pepperoni. That's upsetting. I think I have a knife I can use in the kitchen, or maybe even in my... Okay, I don't have a knife here. I have a knife in my storage. I do have this diamond knife right here. Having shorter shifts at work is nice. Ooh, do you have shorter shifts now? We gotta play something again soon, because it's been a while, and I miss playing stuff with people. Let's see, if I take some raw pork chops... Am I sure I don't have any raw meat stored in any of these? Don't. Okay, well, let's see if we can make that change. First off, let's cut some food. Yeah, Rillagon still wants to see more of FNAF. I'm not sure if we told you, but we finished our first playthrough, and there's still like more things to discover, we feel like. And I was considering actually, because when you beat the game, since you don't mind spoilers, this isn't going to be a story spoiler, but when you beat the game, you essentially make the ability, or you get the ability to start New Game Plus. So when you start New Game Plus, you keep all the collectibles. So I was thinking if I can give you the New Game Plus save, because I got a little bit progress on it, but you're still further in the New Game Plus save, then you can play a little bit of that one to get to a different ending or something. But I was trying to catch up to you. I was trying to catch up to you on New Game Plus, but then you got like really far, really fast when I was sleeping. Because I got the New Game Plus save to pretty much the beginning of whatever Music Man is called. The Ticketmaster guy. I got it there, but then when I saw you the next day, you were like at the Dolly part, or the nurse, you know? Do you need to cook? Can you cook raw bacon on pizza, or do you need to cook it beforehand? This is something I need to find out. You probably need to cook it beforehand. Can you put raw bacon on pizza? It works if it's smaller strips, but it's a good idea to pre-cook toppings. Okay. In real life, you can do both. See, I was asking about that at some point, and my family told me that you shouldn't just use bacon from the store on the pizza without cooking it first, separately. I'm guessing it doesn't get thoroughly cooked enough, and you want bacon to be thoroughly cooked, question mark, for it to be properly good. So how do you go about this? You put the sauce, you put cheese, and you put... Oh yeah, I'm gonna pre-cook the bacon. Okay, pre-cook some bacon on the smoker. I have another smoker so I can pre-cook the bacon a bit faster. There we go. What if I grab a bit more cheese? What if I use 4 pieces of cheese and 4 pieces of bacon? Actually, new idea. Three pieces of cheese, 6 pieces of bacon. Do you prefer your pizza with more meat and less cheese, or more cheese and more bacon? Bacon is usually smoked, so it's safe to eat raw. Yeah, because I've had the impression it's probably safe. I don't get the impression that bacon isn't safe to eat. It's more so that I think it's not ideal because it's not as tasty as it should be. I think that's where the complaint from my family came from. It was not about safety, but rather about deliciousness. And I told them, and they freaked out when I told them this. I told them you can also buy pre-cooked bacon. And they were like, what? That doesn't sound legal. I'm like, yeah, there's pre-cooked bacon. You can buy pre-cooked bacon. Apparently, they were not happy with that idea. Yeah, it would get, like, crispy if you pre-cook it, probably, and then it's going to be more of a sloppy mess if you don't, probably. Let's try and compare the pizzas. If I make a pizza with more cheese and less bacon, or less bacon and more cheese. Let's see, let's get a tomato sauce out. An extra pizza base. I'm going to put one in here. Oh, this one has a bunch of leftover bacon that I've cooked before. So I guess when I made pizza before, I was only with bacon and not with extra cheese. Or maybe I just ran out of cheese to use. Alright, let's do one with extra cheese and compare that. So this one would have 32 hunger and 38 saturation. Wait, was that with more cheese? Yeah. This one would have the exact same. Is it based on... Oh, yeah, because both cheese and bacon gives the same hunger, but cheese gives much more saturation, though. You'd think this one would give more saturation. I think those were the same too, weren't they? Yep. A bit more cheese for you? Yeah. I tend to change it depending on the state my mouth is in, because, like, if I've... like, sometimes if... some foods will, like, kind of, like, roughen up my mouth, so to speak. Especially like snacks, like friggin' popcorn and crisps and stuff will sometimes like make my mouth a bit roughed up and more vulnerable to spicy things. And if it's like that, I'll just put some extra cheese on the pizza, and it kind of like mildens the pizza and makes it work a lot better for me. All right, so the bacon is cooked, and the bacon here is cooked. And then we gotta put them in the oven. Where do I have the pizza ovens? It's these, right? Or I think it is? I think I just slapped them on here. Yep. I can eat cooked bacon as is. You got 2 vaccines today? For yourself, I'm guessing? Not for the animals? But probably against animals. Gonna be real sleepy tonight? Ooh, do they have that as a side effect? Also, welcome, Fox. It's good to see ya. Takes a while to cook this. I'm surprised it doesn't go, like, in the oven itself. Maybe I should build, like, a little alcove over it. But aren't you real sleepy every night, Marcus? I forget, you just eat the pizza straight off when you do this. If you want to actually carry the pizza with you, you gotta yoink one of these guys. Have they taken any durability damage? I think I'll make myself like a spatula thing out of diamond if I can. I try to fix my sleep schedule by doubling my sleep medication. Do not do this if you take sleep medication and it's not within your prescription, but my prescription literally says that I can take a half or a whole, and I usually take a half. So I tried taking 1 whole instead of a half, and I managed to fall asleep, but I overslept like crazy, so it didn't fix my sleep schedule. It didn't fix anything. But at least I felt sleepy for once, so that was weird. Okay, I need a spatula. Do I have a diamond spatula? I have a diamond rolling pin. Let's see, are they called spatulas? They're not called spatulas. What are they called? At pizza. They're called pizza peel. How do you make a pizza peel? 2 sticks and 1 diamond. Alright, and I wanted to enchant my pizza peel with probably unbreaking. I have sharpness and looting on my diamond knife, which is kind of funny. I probably want unbreaking and mending. What do I have on the... where is it? Where's my rolling pin? Rolling pin. Unbreaking 7, mending, okay. I gotta be a bit cautious with my levels right now, but if I die, I think I lose all the levels anyway, so spending them is also kind of good. But I don't have a mob farmer set up right now, because I demolished that when I was trying to rearrange this building to actually be the way it's supposed to be. And the mob farm is supposed to be on the bottom floor of the facility. Let's see, what am I looking for? I'm looking for books. Books are here. Boom. So, which one of you guys have unbreaking and mending? I feel like I should... No, I sorted these guys, kind of. Kind of sorted. Okay, mending and unbreaking here. Yep, okay, awesome. They're actually sorted. That's kind of useful. Let's get at least unbreaking 5. Okay, that would be 5. I get a few more, then it would be... That would be 6. So I need to double this to get 7. It's not that expensive. I can maybe get all the way. Breaking, but he doesn't sell enough. Probably should load this guy up with some more stuff as well. I've set up some auto traders to help me get a bunch of bells, because I need bells to get gold efficiently. I don't have a good trick for getting zinc though, which I need a bunch of. Alright, he's probably gonna restack soon enough. Oh, I even have emeralds stocked up here. You, Mr. Unbreaking. I need 4 more of these. Is that enough? Let's see, that's mending. Unbreaking, 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 and no, that's mending. Unbreaking, and tuck these away in the corner. Forty levels, that's not too bad. Diamond Pizza Peel. And the weird thing about using pizza as your food from the Pizza's Delight is that you can eat them even when you're not hungry. Just peel you off, and where'd you go? Oh, there we go. So weird. Yeah, so these don't count towards, how do you cut them? Do you put them on a cutting board? That doesn't seem right, but doesn't seem cuttable. Maybe you just place it to cut it. Okay, I could have just done that. Okay, well, we have a diamond pizza peeler now, so it's fine. You get 7 slices? How do you get 7 slices? Where's the 8th one? There has to be 8 slices, right? Who cuts a pizza into 7 slices? Let's be honest. Well, I don't know where the last slice went. So each slice gives 4.5 eaten. No noticeable effects. That's really weird. So it counts as eaten, but it doesn't have a noticeable effect. Okay, that's probably fine, though. Simply because I think if pizza counted towards getting more max health, it would probably fail to distinguish the pizzas based on slight variations. So you could probably like increase your max health by eating like a pizza with 1 cheese, pizza with 2 cheese, pizza with 3 cheese, and I think that wouldn't be very fun for the mod. Should leave the cooked bacon in the kitchen. I think I'll bring one with me though. 1 bacon and 1 cheese that I can eat on the fly to get more max health. So right now we have exactly 3 health bars. And if I equip my shield, we get a little bit more. Because my shield has been stacked with plus 60% max health. Okay, where would I store bacon? I'm gonna put meats in this last one. And since it's cooked, I'll put it on the bottom. Take these empty bowls. Take the cooked bacon. So right now the logic is something like dairy products, gluten, I guess, vegetables. I mean, I guess tomato is a fruit, but you don't put it in a fruit salad, but don't worry about it. And meats. It's well, no, that doesn't work. Let's just call it dairy, doughs and such, because I also would put rice here, and rice isn't gluten-based. Greens and meats, including fish. Maybe a square pizza 7 outside of 8 down. Maybe it is. Did I store all my bacon? Yep. Do I store my bowls here? Yes. And I'll store this 1 cheese so I can eat the other one. Bring 1 bacon with me as well. I don't even know how I access the Twilight Forest. Do I have like a book about that? Twilight, Flavor and Delight Guide. How do I get there? Oh, there's like unique enchants. Fire React adds a chance for the attacker to be set on fire after hitting the wearer. Chill Aura adds a chance for the attacker to gain the frosted effect. Okay. Destruction 8 allows the block and chain to break blocks with a higher mining tier. Block and chain? Fire React. So are these the 3 different buffs? Okay. Ooh. Urgas trophy. Alright, store my knife, my pizza peel. Should probably store some of this stuff too, I don't need to carry this stuff around. This is stuff I'm using to build my lab. The zinc goes in there. Animal dictionary is probably good to keep on me. Random books. Should also return the schematic to the cannon upstairs. I also don't need to carry these and that. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff we don't need to carry around. Coal goes there. Cooked bacon we keep. This goes here. Alright. Your arm hurts now? The arm you took the vaccine in? Alright, you can have that, and how do I access the Twilight Forest? Is that like, I'm gonna open the mod page and see if it gives me like a clue. And hopefully we don't have a repeat of getting to the crawling dimension, which was very, very frustrating. Twilight Forest, getting started. To get started, you need to create a portal to access the Twilight Forest. After doing so, you're ready to explore. Create the portal like below and toss a diamond in the water to open it. The frame is made out of grass, dirt, podzol, mycelium, etc. On the top of the grass are flowers, mushrooms, leaves, plants, etc. And the frame must be completely filled with water. So you can just make it out of like any naturey pond. That's kind of interesting. Now, technically that should be on the... on the high security wing. But the high security ring isn't really ready to be utilized yet. If I get some signs, we can at least set up what the direction is supposed to be, because one of the wings is supposed to be mob farms, one of the wings is going to be dimension travel. Let's go to admin. We'll get some signs so we can put up and kind of plan some decorations. So I would like to get canvas signs if possible. They look kind of nice. Unless I do like a digital sign, but that's a bit more of a hassle to set up unless you don't need... Like if I set up one of these signs that I have in the lobby, these things, do they need to be powered in order to put information if the information isn't dynamic? That's an interesting question. Do I have some of those display boards left over? I feel like I probably do, because I made quite a few of them, unless I was... I only have 2. Display board, let's see. So to make a display board you need andesite alloys and these little tubes, okay. Andesite alloys and tubes. You get 2 each time, okay. So you don't get too many. So actually using these for signs would be a bit of a hassle. And I think you need a clipboard, which we only have 1 of, question mark, which is currently in use for something. So let's make another one. Requires 1 andesite, 1 piece of paper, and some planks. I think I'm out of paper. But we can make some. Let's see, andesite, what is paper? Sugar canes? There we go. And the andesite. We can make a couple then since we have more. And the planks. They stack? They do stack. Convenience. So I think all you do is you type, let's see, monster research, for example. Type that on there. I put some of these guys down. Now, can I just put that on there? Maybe it has to be powered for you to be able to put something on it. Let's see, display board. Yeah, it seems like they require rotational force in order to put any text on them. Okay. We'll go with the canvas solution then. In which case, just empty this one. Store the sugar canes as well. So if I want to make canvas signs, I need this, which can be made from straw, and that's it. And how do we get straw? I know you can get straw from rice. If we grow like a ridiculous amount of rice, which shouldn't be too tricky to do. How much bone meal do I have? Don't I have like a bone meal thing outside that has a lot of bone meal? We'll just have to cut some of this rice first. So out with the knife. Put that on the bar. Put it on the offhand. Bring it to the kitchen. Intramuscular injection. That's probably what I had for the vaccine I took in the end of elementary school. Because that was in a muscle, so if intramuscular injection means that you put the vaccine in a muscle, then yes. We have a lot of rice. We can make a big rice patty. I kind of want to make an actual rice patty, like into a mountain or something at some point. I was considering just using my lake. Maybe I should make a proper rice patty. But I have to bring some dirt and some water to do that. We'll bring some dirt just in case we need it. And we'll bring some water buckets. See if we can make kind of like a rice patty. To the entrance floor. It's nighttime. I need a bed so I can stop having phantoms attack me at every opportunity they get. Let's see. Bed should be here. Yep. I had to make myself like an office in this direction eventually, but I don't quite know what I want it to look like. Probably themed around the elevator and the temple above. It's not going to be like a labby office. It's going to be more of a personal office that looks kind of nice and cozy. So what if I put some patties along the mountains here? Maybe this mountain is like already kind of ideal. We can somehow get enough space for it. So because it needs to have water, we basically want to like dig into it. We gotta leave like a layer so it doesn't spill out. So maybe I should like... I don't want each part to be too big either. Oh, this is why I'm bad at like building and planning on stream. Oh my god. Like, I almost feel like it would be easier to just flatten the entire thing and then build it back up afterwards. Which I'm not sure if it's the right way to go about it. Feels very inefficient. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. So if I kind of like go like in this direction. Oi, stupid skeleton, leave me alone. It's not a very nice curve. Can I make it a bit more curved? That's still pretty bad. Oh, let's just kind of roll with it for now, so we get the experience with making something like this, and then we can make it better some other time. Okay, let's do one more layer. This doesn't need to be that big, or that many layers if I'm going to make each layer that big. So let's go from here. I'm just going to fill these up a bit. This is what I want RuneScape music. I'm doing this stuff. The thing is, whenever I Google for RuneScape music, I kind of get like the same 3 or 4 videos, and they play the same songs. It's always like, hey, here's Lumbridge, here's Drainer. I kind of want like a wider array of RuneScape music. I wonder if I could just find them on like Spotify, and just add them all to a playlist, and then copy that playlist, and then use the copied playlist, and kind of delete songs from the copied playlist as I get tired from them, or that don't fit a certain vibe. And then we build like a bunch of different kind of vibed playlists out of it. Alright, so we're gonna start digging this in. filling this up. I was tempting to just plant it in the water there, but I have a tendency, that's another like bad habit I have, especially when I stream Minecraft, is I tend to take the quickest solution to getting a material I want, and that makes me not build certain things around certain themes or certain needs, because I already covered a need by making something very quickly. This one is going to be a bit more of a hassle to fill because there's a whole cave down here, so I'm just going to fill it up from around here. I like to fill caves up a little bit more than needed, just because it's nice to know that you won't just fall into a cave if you dig like a tiny hole. Also less chance of cave noises. To get one higher. And I might have to bring some of the back wall up a little bit to not have this section be way too large. Stick out some of this in the meantime. I think eventually I might tear down that building and remake it to be in like some kind of architectural style that would fit having the temple in the background. Have more of a theme going for the place, basically. And it feels less bad to do so because I have like backups of this world from like the previous versions of the mod pack, so if I ever want to go back and see this version of the building again, I have the option of doing so. Running a bit low on dirt. Let's see if we can fill in this a little bit. I go a little bit more in this direction, I can get some dirt back. I wonder if there's like a playlist for like RuneScape farming music. RuneScape farming music. Farmer's Grind. Let's see what this is all about. I can go music off. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud. Ahoy. He's a wizard. I'm also a wizard. If I make like a section that's like kind of like tall up like this, it becomes like a giant flat wall. What I could do is I could add like a dam to it, and then it can kind of like have like a river that flows into the main lake here. Right now, this wall is kind of like long, flat, and not very nice to look at. I think it should serve the main purpose for now. Just gotta get some water going. Ooh, not where I meant to put that water. Basically just fill in the corners, and that tends to do the rest of the job itself. Oh, we got some rain too, that's nice. I've heard something about like, there's like a statistic that causes some areas in Minecraft to get rain more frequently or something. I'm not sure if that's true, but if that is, I want there to be more rain in my biomes more frequently. I need more games to have water magic, and one of the later game water magics allows you to just make it rain all the time. And you can pour more magic into it to make the rain more intense. Okay, I think that's it for that layer. I'm not sure how I feel about having these thin diagonals for the rice farms. I think I'm gonna like thicken them. Okay, my character's getting hungry. Let's eat some cooked bacon. And some cheese. And I have more max health. Should probably have like the wall covering the divide between the layers of rice farm to be something other than grass. Give me more RuneScape like farming music. Come on, RuneScape farming music. Give me like, no, I don't want the playlist that's just like chill music. No, give me like straight up like farming music. Oh my god, it's Wandering Trader. What are you trading? Hold on. Get the goblin? That's not a goblin. What did I think it was a goblin? Blood sacks, banana fronds, onions, pink dye, guiding bolts. Hey, you! I guess a good way to ensure that this layer is always more than, like, a diagonal thick is to make these walls 2 block thick and have one be lower and one be higher. That's gonna give you the option of walking in and out of each layer quite easily. Just throw away some of these things I don't need. I should actually melt down the gold, but oh well. What would be a good block, though, to use as a separator between the layers of rice patty? If I just Google, like, rice patty. But, like, as a terrace farm. It is mostly just green. Like, they don't really have something that sticks out between the layers. And maybe it should either just be grass, or maybe I should use, like, something even greener, like moss blocks or something. But I'm open for ideas. If there's any time where backseating is welcome, is when I'm building in Minecraft. Although, I do recommend giving it as a form of idea and not as a hey, do this, because I'm still gonna do what I want to do. So you're just gonna make sure that your idea happens to be something that I want to do that I didn't think of, you know? That's big brain. I'm gonna put like 1 block on the corners so it's possible to like get to the next layer. This music is kind of boppy. And something that doesn't work very well for me in terms of like getting exposed to more building strategies and techniques in Minecraft, because I tend to like, most of this stuff is like my own stuff, so to speak. Because if I watch other people build stuff in Minecraft, whoa. Hey, Marcus, thank you for the sub. Thank you for 3 months. If I watch other people build stuff in Minecraft, I tend to end up being like, that seems like a lot of work. I don't think I want to play Minecraft anymore. I love that the temple is towards the east, meaning that the sun is going to be like behind the temple when the sun rises, and the shadow of the temple is going to like land on the entire village that's going to eventually be here, hopefully. All right, let's put 1 block there. Let's put like a corner block there. I mean, it doesn't look as bad as I initially feared. course, like, it needs to be improved a little bit here and stuff, but we need more dirt, so... Oops. We'll just do a little like vague improvement to the shape of the wall here with the few dirt blocks I had. Okay, it's a little bit better than it was. Now we're just gonna plant rice. A whole bunch of rice, like a whole lot of rice, and we do not have nearly enough. That can be solved because we have bone meal. Where's that music from? That was from RuneScape. It's old school RuneScape soundtrack, newbie farming. I want to get more friggin' farming music. Let's see. Come on, there's gotta be some more farming music. Music to farm to. I want it to be RuneScape music. Dang it. I really like that one I just played. Let me just play that one again before I try to find more. Squirt of lemon. Alright, give me a bunch of bone meal. Need more of that. More bone meal. How much bone meal do I have? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see, get rid of the things we don't need. Okay. Don't make seagrass. I made more seagrass? Fuck! Why does it sometimes disappear? Am I damaging the one at the bottom while I'm growing the one on the top? Might be the case. It's a fly? Yeah, we have a bunch of extra mobs in this universe because of Alex's mobs mod. It's quite nice. Although it does add a few pesky and creepy ones. Like there's mosquitoes in the nether. Giant mosquitoes. Luckily not as creepy as the arthropod mod that specifically adds a bunch of bugs and makes them be as scary as possible. There's also crows. And seagulls. There was a seagull on this world and it stole my pizza and I blasted them. I went after them. They're not getting away with that. Go whack the fly? With the loot goblin? Where'd the fly go? There you are. Schmack. They dropped 10 maggots. Ugh. think that should be the ultimate strategy of bugs, is to have it so if you squish them, it makes more bugs. So you don't want to squish them. You just have to accept that they're there, because if you squish them, there's going to be 10 of them now. You squish those 10, now there's 100. It's like a bug hydra. Might have brought a bit too much bone meal. I wonder if there's like a GeoGuessr where you guess RuneScape locations based on the music. I need that to be a thing if it's not. Because as it turns out, I'm pretty bad at it. I thought I was good at it, but I'm bad at it. Honestly, I blame when they added the automatic shuffle function in RuneScape that makes it play different songs automatically if you've already heard the song in that area before. I've probably just heard the wrong songs in the wrong areas too many times since they added that feature. Come on, give me some more RuneScape, RuneScape music. Some like RuneScape jungle music, perhaps. No, I don't want a remix, because then suddenly they're going to be like, "Ooh, we have the rights to this remix." This feels slower. I wonder what makes that like noise. I wonder how much rice I need to fill up this patty. I'm definitely gonna have enough to make the signs I wanted to make once we do this. I thought. I was just wondering what kind of... Wait. Does it not show? No, it's slime steel. What kind of weapons are there in this Tinker's thing? I really want there to be throwing knives, but I don't think there's throwing knives. There's daggers, but no throwing knives, as far as I know. There's this weird, like, swasher, which is like a thing that can be filled with liquids and fire the liquids. Longbow. I wonder if that has more range than a normal bow. Oh, is there an enchant I can get from my hoe that makes it function as bone meal? You just get that. It uses your ability on the hoe instead. Am I almost out of bone meal? Yes. Good, because I want to go to bed in games, so I make sure that phantoms don't start spawning again. I think this is the second night, but I don't want to take any chances. Hey, at least it's not hardcore anymore. It was kind of fun to play on hardcore, but I just kind of missed this world. I felt like a lot of the things I did in the hardcore world is stuff I want to do in this world. Which is why I wanted to go back to this one. Now I'll go to admin. That's the wrong way. Wait, no, it's the right way, isn't it? Alright, where do I store the maggots? In here, with all the food? That's an awful idea. Maggots. A spell scroll of some kind. Let's throw that in there. I do not need chainmail boots at all. Give me some more RuneScape music. What about best of old school RuneScape music? Okay, sure. Let's just jump down the list a bit. It has like 70 songs in it. This feels like it has to be close to Ardoin, though. Baroque location. Come on. Where do you get Baroque in RuneScape? Ardoin Market! I finally got it right for once! Alright, we're gonna have to cut a lot of rice. We can actually set up like a contraption to do that for us relatively fast. What do we need for that again? Like a turntable? Turntable. A slab and a shaft. Let's see, shaft. Should I make a couple? I don't know if we need a couple. Slab. Turntable. And then with that we make with a cog and an andesite casing. Small cog, andesite casing. That gives us the slicer. I wonder if the knife that you give to the slicer eventually breaks. I'm gonna make a new diamond knife. As I find some sticks. And I might need some gearboxes just in case. I'll bring some. We still have like the temporary factory over here that needs to be moved. It's gonna be on the manufacturing floor. So probably need a depot as well, don't I? Should have thought of that. Can easily fit a couple over here, actually. Oh, but he uses cogs. Ah, dang it. It's a bit annoying. In which case... That's not ideal either, though, because that's gonna go into the wall. I don't want it to go into the wall. So I can put a cog there now, but just a more convenient way to do this. Maybe if I set up a couple of these first. I can put a couple here. I have to get some cogs and some depots and make a couple of extras actually since I'm on it. That's what witches do? Enchant their hoe? Bruh. Okay, so we need more turntables then. My, how the turntables. In which case we need more diamond knives too. I'm running a bit low on diamonds. Probably have depots aplenty, yep. I know the music is ending. Wait, no, this one auto-plays more songs. Okay, just put 1, 2, 3. Slicer, we're gonna just put some cogs above you. Hopefully those are high enough up. Probably gonna have to put this one forward, aren't I? We need to make a better area for this eventually. No! It's the wrong place! This reminds me of one of the first inventions you make in the Blazing Dragons game. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 da, ba. Well, I was gonna go ahead and make some rice for us. Not the most efficient, but... Wait, it only needs to be one, because they can convey the power to each other. Bruh. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll cut some myself, and by the time I'm done cutting, they're probably done cutting too. See, if I hold shift when I sprint a little bit faster, I think, but I consume the energy stuff on the bottom. Oh, by the way, Fox, if you're still here, this parkour mod, it adds energy drinks. You can make bad energy drinks or good energy drinks. It's pretty easy to make the good ones. You just, for some reason, you put nether quartz in awkward potions. Oh, it's the energy drink you like a lot? Maybe I should make some energy drinks and name it after that. Alternatively, if you have like a name that you would like to give your drink, if you ever get sponsored by whatever that sponsor that makes you have like drinks was, what would you name that? You should make a really strong energy drink, and then you could call it, oh, kinda boosted. It's kinda good though. Because you could also name it Foxed Me Up. Ba 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 ba. Wait, has this not cut any of them? Why not? Don't tell me it's like spinning the wrong way or something and it can't cut when it's spinning the wrong way. I don't know why this one isn't working. Yeah, it is rotating the wrong way. That's weird. That matters? Oh yeah, because it cuts with the backside of the knife. That's funny. I need a double-edged knife, I guess. Didn't even think of that. Alright, we gotta make a bunch of canvae. That's plural for canvases. Wait, no, I ruined it. Don't worry about it. Alright, canvas sign. How do I make a canvas sign again? Canvas sign. Just a bunch of planks and sticks. Bunch of planks. And a bunch of sticks. Well, that should be more than enough. Probably. But I want to color them, though. If I have any white dye at hand? Yeah, a little bit. It's gonna what's gonna be in that direction? This is gonna be electrical and security. This is lounge and cafeteria. This is gonna be offices. If I change this to be a manufacturing instead of agriculture, then it's gonna be production, acquisition. This is probably gonna stay as electrical and security, because it needs to be electrical and security on every floor. Don't know what I want to have here. Here I haven't fixed the ceiling yet, so if this is agriculture, would I have livestock? Crops, for lack of a better word. What is a common term for all things that grow? We can call it cultivation. I also want to have trees somewhere. I mentioned it to a friend the other day when I was doing something similar to this, and this basically feels like getting rid of the kind of like the support plastics off of a 3D printed object. Which I don't know if I've ever done before, but at the last school I went to, they had a 3D printer they were testing out a little bit, so I got to like kind of see the process. It would be kind of fun to have a 3D printer, but I'm not sure if I would use it for very much. I wonder if 3D printers are also like tagged, so to speak. Because I've heard that like normal printers, they like add like a thing to every document that's printed to track where it was printed or what it was printed by or something. It was something that was added to a bunch of printers a long time ago to prevent printing of money. I don't know who would try printing money on a normal-ass printer, but I guess that's besides the point. But I'm curious if 3D printers have anything like that in case people try to print something potentially hazardous. I think that's... Oh yeah, I remember why I heard this now. I'm not sure if it's true though, but regarding the printers, that's apparently why your printer needs all colors to print something, even if it doesn't contain that color at all. It's because they need that to be able to do like the little tracking thing that they do. Once again, not sure if this is true. It could just be like a crazy rumor as well. If so, fun story that someone made up. Alright, so for magic research, I basically know what the 3 wings are gonna be. I'm not sure where I want them to. Like, is this gonna be basically magic research? Enchanting and alchemy. And once again, electrical and... Boy, backspace. The backspace on this keyboard is so wonky. Electrical and security. I've probably misspelled electrical on some of these. Now the big question is it going to be like monster research, dimension, wing. I'm gonna probably change some of these names later. Electrical and security. What else would be on the high security wing? Alright, so obviously anything I build in here is going to have to be moved eventually, probably anyways. But if I start digging in this direction at least a little bit, let's grab the cobbler. Bit of a sneeze there. Now, how far should this go, roughly? Can I ask manufacturing that kind of has like a path and a direction already? So... this hallway is this far, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That would be counting from here, I think. So here, 1, 2, 3, wrong pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of iron blocks. And I've been kind of running out of iron blocks. I started to try to fix the production temporarily, so I set up kind of like a production area over here. I'm not sure how well it's doing. Let's see. Okay, we do have an okay amount to go from. Ugh, cockroach. Where did the other one go? How do I prevent cockroaches from spawning in my lab? Ugh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's a slight irony to building this out of iron blocks, because this wing is actually supposed to be built out of a different material entirely, maybe industrial iron instead. Because I want this wing to have like a, or this floor to have like a darker metal for it, to kind of give it that extra dangerous vibe of the high security floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not gonna make this too big for now. Simply gonna be a room to contain different portals, where I can put like a nether portal, a Twilight Forest portal, etc, etc. I don't think I want it to be a hallway like the one above, actually. I want it to be a little bit different, so I might have to change this a little bit. Oh, we got deep slate down here. Interesting. I think I want it instead to like kind of be like this. Did it stop playing music because it's like, are you still there? No, it's just the end of the song is apparently very slow. All right. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between at least. Need to be an okay amount of space between these so they don't collide with one another. Maybe more than 5 actually. Depends on how big each portal is. At least we're getting some diamonds out of this. Let's add another 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll, oops. This there, put this there, put this there. Oh, I didn't think of the fact that I already made the floor be iron. Okay, we'll do this then. And then we'll just replace this wall with iron. Okay, spooky cave noises. You love those. I also messed up here a little bit now, didn't I? Not sure what the best way to lay this out, but for now we'll just say the Nether, Twilight Forest, the Aether, and the Bumble Zone. I'm not sure if you can get all of these to be in a custom location. If you can't, then so be it. Okay, I need a crafting table. I need to make some iron doors. Hey, welcome, Linny. Did I hear Fax Condi? Is that actually what it's called? Fax Condi. That already sounds like a Fox sponsored drink. Let's see, I'm gonna just store the ore blocks I got here. A lot of cobblestone and stone and other things we don't want. Yeah, just store the iron, take the dirt, take the stone, take the redstone, store this here, this there. Alright, iron doors. Do I have any leftover iron doors? I might. I will just make a few more anyways. We're gonna need a lot of iron doors, so go ahead and make 24 iron doors. We probably need some levers as well. Not sure how I want to do the levers though, actually. Yeah, I had a bunch of sticks on me. I mean, this is definitely going to be hooked up to the security rooms eventually, but for now, it's the most secure way I could set this up. Make a couple of buttons, make a couple of levers, bring the doors with me. I know what I want to do eventually. Been here before I went live. But if you're here before I went live, how am I gonna see the things? Let me see if I even got the Brimusi in my chats. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I straight up didn't get the Brimusi because you did it before I went live, probably. You're too quick for both our goods. Alright, let's put a door here. I'm also going to use buttons because I don't want the doors to stay open. so weird that Minecraft, like, allows you to put doors in different directions now. And I've never gotten used to, like, placing them the way I want. Okay, there we go. Button there, button there. Button there, button there. We need some lights in here, though. It's kind of dark. If I can get red lights for this place, that would be fantastic. Okay, the only one I'm actually gonna make right now, though, is the Twilight Forest one. So let's just get... So what I eventually want to do is I want to use Create to make, like, drawbridges. So that when the rooms aren't opened for use, the drawbridges, like, fold up here, forming a defense towards this wall and a giant gap that if anything comes through the portal, is just gonna fall into, like, a pitfall. Ooh. That was not the right way to do that. Wrong pickaxe. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I'm gonna start the portal frame here. Now I'm just gonna make a 3x3 iron thing in the middle. And then I need to fix these walls as well, so let's go ahead and just make a hole in it. Make sure I have a button to get out. Oops. There we go, and we need some dirt for this, or some grass or something nice. Let's see, do I still have the mod page open? It doesn't seem like I do. Twilight... I wonder if it can be dirt or if it has to be, like, nice grass. Let's see, can be grass, dirt, podzol, mycelium, etc. Okay. I said proof? I believe you. Let's still check it out, though. Since you went ahead and sent it and everything. Okay, so there we go. Back to this top floor. Is this the right floor? No. I'm not used to being that far down that I actually need to scroll that much to get to the correct floor. Let's see. Get everything that isn't ore. Grab that, put it in here. Sticks we don't need. Store the iron and the levers and the trapdoors. Levers would go here. Buttons. Signs, doors. I would like to have some more glowstone so we can fix some roof in a couple of places because it's kind of dark in a lot of places right now. Need some more golden carrots. And I think I want to get myself a shovel with silk touch. Or can I just use the pickaxe with silk touch? Probably just use a silk touch pickaxe, right? Let's go get some green grass. Oh, creeper. There should be more than enough for the portal frame. And then we need some kind of flower or mushroom. Let's see. On top of the grass are flowers, mushrooms, leaves, plants, etc. I wonder if they accept cherry leaves, if I have any of those. Also, since we're up here, we can plant some of the rice we have. Welcome to the rice fields, motherfuckers. Ow. Just because I said welcome doesn't mean you're supposed to jump in here. Creeper. What if I actually have enough rice? When people try to fight creepers, literally just walk back 3 blocks and you're fine. I get if you want the gunpowder or XP, but I guess if you don't have mob griefing off, then also you don't want them to make holes in the land, right? If you're not near your base, it's fine. Probably. Is that all the rice I have? Okay, I did not have nearly enough rice. But it's gonna become a nice rice paddy eventually. In due time. Go to admin. To make sure we have some water. Do I have somewhere I can grab water? I think so. Alright, store the seeds, store the maggot that I got. Yuck. We have any cherry petals? Do we not? Ooh, we don't have cherry petals. I would love to have some cherry petals. What about sweet berries? Are sweet berries fine? Flowers, mushrooms, leaves, plants, etc. Well, we're about to find out. And that would be very annoying to get into the portal. How do you get out of this portal, though? Maybe I can put something else in addition. Some blue flower. Ooh, I kind of like these ones, the blue orchids. Okay, and water. And a diamond. We need a diamond too. Ooh, there's a gap of 4 between them. Don't like that very much. Why does it not merge in the middle? It's unfortunate. There we go. I guess we'll find out that this works. Woo! I guess it does work. Oh, we can make them tiny. So does that mean I can just go back home that way? How does that work exactly? Oh my god, cute. Is my render distance set to? Only 16. Canopy tree. Do I want that? What are you? Firefly! Is it evil to do the first thing I do when I enter a new world is just to slay its local population? I can't even hit him. Are you just a block? What? You can put him on your head? But why? I wonder if that makes lights. I think it does. It does! It functions as a light source. I want to be able to hide this stuff as well. I want to see my little firefly buddy now. That kind of works. That means I don't need to use a lantern, actually. Twilight oak tree. It's massive. It's so cute. What was that? I see something moving. I should write down the coordinates if I want to walk back, but I have the ability to teleport back out, I think, if my teleport magic works in this world. 212, 5, negative 880. Okay, we should be using the loot goblin sword. I want to swap their positions. Whoa. Aggressively large glowing yellow thing. What are you? Oh, you're a boar? Cool. I got May apples. No idea what that is. Are you bigger than the other one? Doesn't seem to be. Imagine walking into a new dimension, picking up the first firefly you see and putting them on your head. What is that? Is it just a reflection of something? No, there's something there. Torchberry plants. Whoa. What's your deal? Oi. Oi. I'll make me smack you. A kobold. I'll smack you. What did I get? I got a lot of things. Bunch of golden nuggets. Do I have magnet on? No, turn magnet off. Hunt some of the local wildlife. I think he was trying to hunt me. I had to show him he was boss. Root strands. Parkour, parkour! I don't have an Elytra equipped anymore because it was messing with the parkour mods, so I decided to take the Elytra off my chest piece effects. So right now I'm gonna have to rely on the hardcore parkour. Whoa! Whoa! Firefly jar. You can put them in there? It's kind of neat. Whoa! 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 Hold on, hold on. I see an opportunity. I couldn't grab it. I tried. Try again. Without a sword in my hand this time. Maybe without a shield is a better idea. What? Ah! Had it the first time. I could probably just jump straight to it, to be honest. Oh, maybe you can't grab those. One last try. Nope. Doesn't seem to be grabbable. I might as well keep this equipped. Maybe it makes double light. Mush gloom. Eh. Check your recipe book. Mush gloom. Mush gloom. Ow, ow, whoa, 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 whoa. Wraith? Ow. Glowstone dust. Cooking. Glow stew gives glowing night vision and comfort. That seems kind of useful, actually. What is this? No clue. Ah. What? Elena0341, thank you for the follow and welcome. How am I? I've been a bit up and down recently. How about you? Is that a well? Well, what do we have here? How deep does it go? Probably should wear my hat for this. There's a hopper on the bottom? What are they going to use the fireflies for anything? Firefly. Can make a firefly particle spawner. That's kind of neat. So that's going to cause these little glowy things to pop around. Oh, it's raining. There's more mushrooms around. How about my streaming? I haven't been streaming for a while, actually. It's my first time back in like a week or so. Been wondering if maybe I need to take like a summer vacation, but I feel so bad about taking breaks from streaming. What is that block on the top? Obsidian. Oh, there's even crows here? Hello! Wait, maybe you're a raven. I can't see it because there's grass near you. You're a raven. Maybe it's a frosty raven. I wonder if you can tame the birds. What do I do for a living? Stream, kind of. Did I just get a text message? Why did I get a text message? Who texts me? Oh, okay. It's good to know. I want to like hardcore parkour climb the trees. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. What? Whoa, what the heck are you? You're making like sounds and stuff. Kind of looks like one of those like creepy giant green shield bugs that bite like a bitch though. No, it's a cicada. That's not that bad. Can I grab one? Can I grab a cicada? Oh, I got one. Got a cicada. Am I gonna start a bug collection now? Do I like art? Yeah. I don't draw as much as I should, but... Do we have one? Oh, probably. Probably. Could also put the cicada on your head. He's gonna make like noise if I do that. Yeah, he is. Oh, it's getting intense. Cicada jar. There's supposed to be like a way to reduce fall damage when you hit the ground. I wonder how you do that. Do you just roll? Whoa, that made a noise. Okay, I think that's the noise you get if you're successfully reducing fall damage potentially. It's V. Okay, I try to do that if I feel like I fall very far and reduce the fall damage. I know it's gonna throw me off so much to— ooh, brown mushrooms. Oh! A squirrel! Ooh, that could have been a good jump. Ah, well, I blew it. There's gotta be some logic to these giant structures. I feel like I'm supposed to find like a village at some point, but I'm not sure if there are villages in this. I hope there are, though. Or parkour. If I find 2 trees close enough together, I can probably get to the top of them. Okay, let me try the safe falling thing. Hey, no fall damage. Awesome. Squirrel! That is the correct way to pronounce squirrel, by the way. Don't say squirrel, say squirrel! What are you? Like an elk? A deer? Oh dear. That was a spooky laugh. Okay, we got rams, bighorn sheep of different colors and varieties. Ooh, that forest looks kind of cool. Very swampy. Senpai Uma the Godly has awoken. Whoa. Hunger? There's one of those kobolds again. What are you planning, huh? What are you planning? I'll smack you. I'll smack you. Wait, you have a book? Ow! Biome locked. Notes on a swampy labyrinth. Biome locked. Am I not supposed to be in this biome yet? Let's see. It doesn't show up as like an advancement. Twilight Forest. Come on. There we go. It said something about biome locked? An explorer's notebook written on waterproof paper. The mosquitoes in this swamp are vexing but strange. The vast majority of them seem to have no natural source, nor do they seem to have a role in the local ecology. I've begun to suspect that they are some kind of magical curse. Next entry. Now that I have encountered a protection spell on the ruined labyrinth here, I consider my suspicions confirmed. Both the protection spell and the mosquitoes are a curse. This curse seems to have a different source from the others I have encountered, and I will have to research further. Curse seems to be of a type too powerful for one being alone to produce. Several wizards working in combination would be necessary. If one of the wizards stopped contributing, the whole of the curse over the entire swamp would fall. Strangely, my divinations do not show any signs of any nearby living wizards. I did see something interesting in one of the nearby pointy roof towers, though. Pointy roof towers, huh? So am I not allowed to go into the swamp yet? Is that how that is? Okay, keep an eye out for pointy roofed buildings. Although we gotta wrap up very soon. What are you? Oh, doggo! Oh, there's my alarm letting me know that I should be wrapping up. So yeah, note to self, look for pointy roofed buildings. So let's see if we have the ability to teleport out of here though. Recall. Yep, that works just fine. Where do I put these cicadas? Where's my bug collection gonna be? Got gold nuggets, blow dust, some mushrooms, and we even got some wheat somehow. And I guess I'll store this book. I'll have like one of these barrels be a Twilight Forest barrel for now. Shield back on. Alright, that is going to be it for now. I'm not sure if we're going to be playing as much Minecraft as we have been recently. I'm trying to find some other things to play. I was trying to set up Nintendo for streaming, but it didn't work. I'm going to have to think some other things through, because I wanted to play a Castlevania. First Castlevania game. I kind of got the urge to play that when I thought back to playing Symphony of the Night. I've also been playing a little bit of Vampire Survivors off stream recently, which has a lot of references to Castlevania. I'll see if I can figure something out. For now, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again next time, and even if I don't, have a great day, and I'm going to peace out. Bye-bye.